Can we truly transcend our destiny? In a world where the gods seem to have decided everything, does our choice still hold meaning? This is one of the oldest questions humanity has ever asked itself, echoing through the halls of history for thousands of years. Homer, the legendary poet of ancient Greece, transformed this very question into the most powerful narratives ever recorded in Western literature. His two great works, the Iliad and the Odyssey, are far more than mere tales of war and adventure. They are profound explorations. They delve into the intricate relationship between human will and the overwhelming force of destiny that governs our existence. Homer sang these stories in the 8th century BC, a time when the world was believed to be moved entirely by divine will. The outcome of wars, the fall of kings, and even the deaths of heroes were seen as decisions made by the gods. In such a world, the greatest question was, how should a human being live when their path is already predetermined? Consider Achilles, the greatest warrior of the Trojan War. He was born with a unique and haunting prophecy. He was given two fates: go to war and die young but gain eternal glory, or stay home and live long, forgotten by history. This choice demonstrates that while we cannot change the fundamental facts of our fate, we can choose our response to it. Achilles chose the path of the hero. He chose death, but in doing so, he asserted his will over the vacuum of a long, empty life. His decision was not about avoiding death, but about defining the quality and the lasting impact of his time on Earth. Homer shows us through Achilles that though destiny is inescapable, the attitude we take toward it is entirely our own to decide. Then there is Odysseus, whose story represents a different facet of the human struggle against the divine and the inevitable. After the war, his journey home lasted 10 long years, filled with endless trials, monsters, and the wrath of the gods. Specifically, the anger of Poseidon, god of the sea, delayed his return at every turn, testing his resolve to the limit. Yet, Odysseus never surrendered. He used his wisdom and immense patience to solve problems one by one, refusing to be broken. His story is not about changing fate, but about the human will to endure and eventually overcome the most difficult trials. In Homer's world, the gods are powerful, but they do not live our lives for us. They set the boundaries, but we walk the path. Homer's heroes do not fight to change their destiny. They fight to prove their value within the destiny they have been given. A hero is not an immortal being, but a human who knows they will die, yet still chooses their own way with courage. The message Homer leaves us is profound and timeless. We cannot control every event that happens in our lives. However, we can always choose the attitude with which we receive those events. This choice is what creates our dignity. There are 3 fundamental changes we gain from this perspective. Letting go of the need for total control over everything. Secondly, we realize that our choices and our character are far more important than the circumstances we cannot control. And finally, we find the courage to select our own direction and value, even when the situation seems impossible to navigate. As the ancient wisdom says, fate may set the path for the man, but his character is determined by the way he walks it. I hope this exploration of Homer's epics has provided you with a small but meaningful insight into your own life's journey. In this channel, we will continue to look at life again through the lens of history and philosophy. Join us for the next lecture. If this masterclass was helpful, please like and subscribe to support our mission of making philosophy accessible to all. Let us carry these lessons forward. Consider the intersection of destiny and choice in your own life today. Philosophy. Homer. Ancient Greece. How will you define your character? Explore further into these timeless stories. Fate. Human will. Literature. Search for Homer's epics, Greek philosophy, and human will to continue your journey into these deep topics. Look into the choices of Achilles and the journey of Odysseus to find your own philosophical mastery. For academic discussion, reach out to Jongmoon Co. at k90391198@gmail.com. I wish you the very best. Farewell. I am Dr. James Co. Thank you for your time. May you always find good things. Goodbye.